So the reactive hypoglycemia can happen with all of them, not just compound versus name brand. It can happen with all of them. So what happens is all of these GLPs, they are going in and correcting insulin resistance. So what happens when we eat? We have the blood sugar that shoots up. So if you're eating the wrong types of foods, which typically anytime you put anything in your mouth, you need to have protein. So what happens is if you have just, say you have a meal of just complex carbs, or you have a meal of simple carbs, what you're doing is you're shooting up your blood sugar. When you are taking these medications, these GLPs, or say you have diabetes, what is happening is your body is not able to balance out that blood sugar. So you are having an imbalance of your insulin and your blood sugar. So what happens is that insulin goes in and it grabs that simple carb or that complex carbs and it drops your blood sugar, causing hypoglycemia. So that's where the protein is extremely important. If you're a diabetic, if you are a non-diabetic, but what happens is, I am not a diabetic, but on these medications, what can happen is you can drop your blood sugar if you don't have that protein. The protein balances out your insulin. So non-diabetic, diabetic, anybody. But when you're on these GLPs, you have to have that protein. So anytime you take anything in, you need the protein. Protein is the insulin balancer. So what happens is that protein and the insulin can't drop your blood sugar with the protein. So you're going to eat the protein and then it balances out that insulin and it's going to come down much slower. So that's what's really important with all of these GLPs. Let me try to go this way. Whoops, sorry. So what is happening and what is really important is that you get your protein. Now, you need your protein either in a shake or water. The protein waters are really good, or protein food. So it's really important to make sure that you're getting that protein. So the hypoglycemia is not happening because of the compound versus name brand. It can happen with either. So it is really important. I remember when I was heavier and not diabetic, that I actually ate very poorly. I had a sweet tea. I had 2 waffles with syrup on them. And then I went in and I saw a patient. I did a home care visit and I came out. I dropped my blood sugar down to 20. So I was very dizzy. I was very confused and I had a blood sugar checker. I checked my blood sugar and I was at 20. That was very dangerous, but I did it to myself. I didn't have any protein. So when you are on these medications, it's extremely important that you're getting that protein. That is what caused that hypoglycemia. So it is not compound versus name brand. It is how you're eating. So you need to make sure that you are taking in that protein. So that is what is extremely important, is making sure that you are getting that protein. All of these medications, it doesn't matter, and I can't say the names of them because I can get in trouble, but W, O is S, okay? So S is the generic or the compound version. W and O are the name brand versions. And then you have your T, which is the generic version, and then MJ and, just forgot it. Oh, good morning to me. I just started my caffeine. But so all of them are wonderful. I've been on the compound version of S and T both twice because like I said, I like to try everything out before I recommend it to you guys, because I feel that it's extremely important for me to make sure that I've tried them before I give them to you, because I don't want to recommend something to you unless I have tried them myself, or somebody in my family has tried them. Veronica is on here. She is actually my office manager as well, and she's my medical assistant, and she is a guinea pig as well. So we have tried everything that we've recommended.